Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into AI, but specifically your collection of materials focusing on
cool.
Sam Altman's perspective on AI's current state and its future.
Yeah.
You've got some intriguing excerpts here from a conversation with him, and I'm ready to unpack some of his insights.
Yeah, I think you'll find his thoughts particularly compelling, especially given his role in shaping the field with ChatGPT.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's start with this idea that Altman keeps emphasizing AI as a tool to enhance human creativity, not replace it. It's almost like he sees AI as this collaborative partner in the creative process.
What's interesting is how he connects this to the power of writing. Altman argues that if you can clearly articulate your thoughts in writing, you become a more effective communicator, leader, and even thinker. He even noticed this trend during his time at Y Combinator.
Oh, wow.
Founders who struggled to write clear applications often had trouble leading their companies.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder if there's a hidden correlation between writing skills and leadership success.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
And, you know, Altman was so inspired by Paul Graham's writing, the founder of Y Combinator, that he started a personal blog to refine his own writing skills.
So for him, it wasn't just about becoming a better writer. It was about sharpening his thinking and leadership skills through the act of writing.
Yeah. And he takes this a step further, arguing that writing forces you to confront the weaknesses in your ideas that you might miss if you were just brainstorming in your head. It's almost like a form of self-reflection through the written word.
So this is where it gets a little quirky.
Yeah.
Apparently, Altman prefers simple spiral notebooks for brainstorming.
Interesting.
He likes that he can rip pages out and spread them around for better visualization.
It might seem unconventional, but it speaks to the importance of finding a system that works for you. He also follows a very specific process. Intense weeks packed with meetings, followed by long, quiet weekends dedicated to reflecting and writing.
Even AI pioneers need that balance between action and reflection, right?
Absolutely. And speaking of processing information, Altman highlights this concept of compressing knowledge, which he learned from Ilya Sutskever, OpenAI's chief scientist. The idea is that compressing vast amounts of information into its core essence. It's crucial for achieving true artificial intelligence.
So it's not just about feeding AI tons of data. It's about teaching it to distill meaning and understanding from that data. Much like how we humans learn.
Precisely.
Wow.
And this emphasis on distilling knowledge down to its essence is reflected in Altman's own communication style.
Oh, interesting.
Remember those 7-word emails he mentioned? He clearly values conciseness and clarity.
It's like he's saying, cut through the fluff and get to the heart of the matter. Which reminds me, he had some pretty strong opinions about business books.
Oh, really?
He believes most are terrible because they take a few good ideas and bury them in hundreds of pages.
He's got a point there. We all crave those distilled nuggets of wisdom. And you can see this preference for clarity and conciseness in how he approaches AI development as well.
So let's talk about the future.
Altman
seems pretty convinced that AI will significantly enhance human creativity. But he doesn't think it will replace the human element entirely.
He envisions AI more as a collaborator. Almost like a super thesaurus that can help us overcome creative blocks and find new ways to express ourselves.
It's like having an AI brainstorming partner, always ready to help you generate new ideas. But that also brings up a question. What skills will be most valuable in a world where AI can generate content on demand?
Altman highlights the importance of having original ideas.
Okay.
Being able to clearly articulate what you want the AI to create and having a refined sense of taste and curation.
It's almost like you become the director of your own AI-powered creative team.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, pretty cool.
But let's address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
What about the fear that AI will kill writing as we know it?
Altman isn't buying into that fear.
Okay.
He believes that most AI-generated content right now is bad.
Yeah.
Lacking the depth and emotional resonance of human-created work.
He seems confident that human storytelling with its unique voice and perspective will always have its place.
But here's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
He doesn't see AI as a threat,
Okay.
but rather as a potential tool to enhance our understanding of each other.
All right.
If AI can help us express ourselves more clearly,
Uh-huh.
could it also help bridge communication gaps and foster empathy?
That's a powerful idea.
Yeah.
If AI could help us communicate more effectively. Right.
It could have a profound impact on how we relate to each other on a global scale.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a fascinating possibility to consider.
It is.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Wow.
Altman sees AI's potential extending far beyond writing, impacting fields like scientific discovery, healthcare, and even education.
So it sounds like we're just scratching the surface of what AI can do.
Yeah.
And while there are certainly risks and challenges to navigate, Altman's perspective is ultimately one of optimism and excitement about the future.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point.
Wow.
It's definitely a time of tremendous potential and, frankly, a bit of understandable anxiety, too.
Yeah.
But what strikes me about Altman is his grounded optimism.
Okay.
He champions AI while emphasizing human creativity, ingenuity, and emotional intelligence.
Right.
The things AI can't replicate.
Yeah, it's refreshing. He acknowledges both the possibilities and the potential pitfalls.
Right.
Without getting carried away by either.
And it all seems to tie back to his belief in clear communication.
Ah.
It pops up in his thoughts on AI startups, leadership, even personal growth.
Right. He's a strong advocate for clear, concise communication, written and spoken.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating how he links clarity of communication to clarity of thought.
Yeah.
It's almost like you can't have one without the other.
It's true. If you can't articulate your ideas clearly,
right,
maybe your thinking isn't as sharp as you think it is.
Exactly.
And the reverse seems true, too.
Yeah.
As you refine your ability to express yourself,
right,
your thinking gets more focused.
Exactly. It's like a feedback loop.
Yeah.
And that's where writing comes in.
Okay.
Altman emphasizes its importance as a tool for refining thought. He says the act of putting ideas on paper forces you to confront inconsistencies and gaps in your logic.
Yeah.
Things you might miss if you're just brainstorming in your head.
He's a real champion for writing. And not just for publishing books or articles, but for personal and professional growth.
Absolutely. He uses writing to clarify his thinking plan projects, communicate with his team, and explore new ideas.
Wow.
It's like his secret weapon for navigating complexity.
Yeah.
He even mentioned that writing down a plan for OpenAI in its early days helped solidify their goals and weed out some less viable ideas.
It makes you realize how powerful writing can be. Just the simple act of putting pen to paper or fingers to keyboard can have such a profound impact on thinking, decision-making, and bringing ideas to life.
In a world overflowing with information, the ability to synthesize, distill, and communicate clearly is more crucial than ever.
You're right. We need to become curators of our own attention and information. That's where AI might be able to play a role. As AI tools get more sophisticated, they can help filter information, identify patterns, and even suggest connections we might miss on our own.
Imagine having an AI research assistant helping us make sense of the vast sea of data.
That's amazing.
Of course, there's always the risk of becoming too dependent, of outsourcing our thinking to algorithms.
That's the balance we need to find, right?
Yeah.
AI should enhance our capabilities, not replace them.
We
need to keep our critical thinking skills sharp and hold on to our unique perspectives.
It's a partnership, a collaboration. We each bring something different to the table. Which brings us back to creativity. Altman is optimistic about AI's potential to enhance human creativity, not replace it. He sees it as a tool for exploring new ideas, breaking through creative blocks, and pushing boundaries.
I love his analogy of AI as a super thesaurus.
Yeah.
A way to find new forms of expression.
Right.
It's like having limitless inspiration at your fingertips.
As AI gets better at understanding and responding to human emotions, the potential for collaborative storytelling becomes even more mind-boggling.
Imagine co-writing a novel or screenplay with AI.
Right.
It could anticipate plot twists or suggest character arcs you hadn't considered.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
But it also raises questions about authorship and ownership. Who gets the credit? Who owns the copyright?
Yeah.
We'll need to figure out those complexities as AI becomes more integrated into creative processes.
And it's not just about creative writing.
Right.
Altman sees AI influencing fields like scientific discovery, healthcare, and education.
He even talked about AI personalizing learning. Making education more engaging and effective for everyone, regardless of age or background.
Imagine educational content tailored to your learning style.
Right.
Real-time feedback. Even adapting to a student's emotional state to optimize their learning.
It's like a personal AI tutor guiding you on your educational journey.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But are there downsides?
Right.
What about AI creating echo chambers where students are only exposed to information that confirms their existing belief?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Or algorithms perpetuating biases and inequalities?
Those are real concerns. Even as we embrace AI's potential, we have to be mindful of the pitfalls.
Right.
We need to ensure it's used ethically responsibly and benefits everyone, not just a few.
It's not enough to react to AI's development. We need to be proactive in shaping its future.
Right.
We need open conversations about the values we embed in it, the safeguards we put in place, and the kind of future we want to create.
It's a call to action for all of us.
Yeah.
To be informed, engaged, and responsible stewards of this powerful technology.
Right.
But it's also an invitation to dream big.
Okay.
To imagine what's possible and work together to create a future where AI empowers us to reach our full potential as individuals and as a society.
I love that. It's inspiring and challenging at the same time.
Yeah.
Which brings to mind something else Altman emphasized.
Okay.
Ambition and pursuing audacious goals. He encourages entrepreneurs at Y Combinator to think big, tackle ambitious challenges that could change the world.
He believes the best ideas are often fragile, easily dismissed in their early stages.
Right.
He wants us to create environments where those fragile ideas can be nurtured, explored, and given the space to flourish.
Okay.
It's like cultivating fertile ground for innovation, where unconventional thinking is celebrated and failure is seen as a stepping stone.
He shared an anecdote about how the idea for OpenAI seemed like a pipe dream at first.
Really?
Many people dismissed it as impossible.
But he and his team didn't let doubt stop them.
Wow.
They persevered, pushing boundaries, and created one of the most groundbreaking AI companies in the world.
That's amazing.
It's a powerful reminder that we should never underestimate the power of a bold vision, a dedicated team, and a willingness to take risks.
And it's a testament to the power of a growth mindset.
Right.
Believing that our abilities aren't fixed, but can be developed. Through effort, learning, and perseverance.
It's about embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. Seeing setbacks as feedback and never stopping learning and evolving, it's something we can all apply to our own lives, whether we're working on groundbreaking AI, leading a company, pursuing a creative passion, or simply striving to be better versions of ourselves.
Altman talked about learning from the people around him, from their successes and their failures. He values diversity of thought and encourages open discussion and debate.
He believes the best ideas come from constructive criticism. Where different perspectives collide and spark new insights. But it's not just about intellectual brilliance. It's also about emotional intelligence. He emphasized empathy, understanding, and connecting with others on a deeper level.
He even talked about working on managing his anxiety.
Oh, wow.
Recognizing that inner peace and clarity are essential for effective leadership and decision-making.
It's a refreshing reminder that even brilliant minds are human. And emotional well-being is as important as intellectual prowess.
It's a message that resonates, especially in a world that often prioritizes speed, efficiency, and productivity above all else. Altman reminds us that taking care of ourselves, nurturing our emotional health, and finding moments of quiet reflection are essential ingredients for a fulfilling and impactful life.
It's like he's saying, slow down, breathe, connect with yourself and others, and then go out there and make a difference.
Wow, I love that. That leads me to another key theme. Balance. Altman talks about finding balance between work and life, intense periods of activity, and moments of quiet reflection. Pursuing ambitious goals and taking time to recharge.
He described his own rhythm of intense work weeks. Followed by quiet, reflective weekends. It's a pattern that allows him to push the boundaries of innovation while staying grounded.
It's a good reminder that we're not machines designed to operate at maximum capacity all the time. We need rest time to process and recharge and simply be.
That's where practices like mindfulness meditation, spending time in nature, and doing things we enjoy becomes so important. They help us reconnect with ourselves, find inner peace, and ultimately live more fulfilling lives.
It's about nurturing both our minds and souls. Embracing the full human experience and finding a rhythm that allows us to thrive personally and professionally.
As we navigate the complexities of an increasingly AI-powered world, that balance becomes even more crucial.
Yeah.
We need to harness AI's power while preserving our humanity, embrace innovation while staying grounded in our values, and create a future that benefits all of us.
It's a challenge and an incredible opportunity.
Yeah.
And as we've heard from Sam Altman, it's an opportunity that requires clear thinking, bold ambition, a commitment to lifelong learning, and a deep appreciation for the human spirit.
And Altman's emphasis on curiosity and exploration is crucial. He seems to have this insatiable thirst for knowledge, a drive to understand how things work and push boundaries.
It's that spirit of inquiry, that willingness to step outside of our comfort zones and embrace the unknown, that fuels true innovation. It's a quality we can all cultivate, no matter our field or interests.
He even mentioned that he was drawn to the idea of being a novelist.
Oh, really?
Not because he thought he'd be a great writer, but because he was fascinated by the romantic image of a writer lost in thought, crafting stories in a Parisian cafe.
That's funny, isn't it? That romantic allure, that sense of possibility and adventure, often sparks our initial interest in something new. The reality rarely lives up to the idealized image, but it's that initial spark of curiosity that sets us on the path of discovery.
And sometimes those unexpected detours lead us to our true calling. Even if it's not what we initially envisioned.
It's like following a trail of breadcrumbs, trusting your intuition. And being open to the unexpected. It seems like Altman has woven that sense of exploration and discovery into his work with AI. He's not just building algorithms. He's exploring AI's potential to expand human possibilities. Augment our creativity and help us understand the world and ourselves. In new and profound ways.
It's a shift in perspective. AI isn't just a replacement for human intelligence. It's a collaborator, a partner in the ongoing quest for knowledge and understanding.
It feels like we're entering a new renaissance. A time of rapid technological advancement with a renewed focus on human potential and creativity.
And it's an era that demands adaptability and resilience. We need to be willing to embrace change, learn new skills, and constantly evolve as the world transforms.
Altman talked about adapting his own work habits and communication style as AI has evolved. He's learned to be more concise, distill complex ideas into their essence, and use AI tools effectively to boost his productivity.
It's a reminder that lifelong learning is essential. In a world where technology constantly changes the rules, it's not just about technical skills either. It's also about developing emotional intelligence, the ability to collaborate effectively, communicate clearly, and navigate the complexities of a rapidly changing world.
It's about becoming well-rounded individuals who can think critically, adapt to new challenges, and contribute to a future that is both innovative and humane.
As we wrap up this deep dive into Sam Altman's insights, I think it's worth reflecting on the key takeaways.
Absolutely. Let's try to distill the essence of this conversation.
First, Altman's emphasis on clear communication. It's not just a matter of style. It reflects clear thinking. And is vital for effective leadership, collaboration, and innovation.
You nailed it. And that leads to the second takeaway. Writing's power to refine our thoughts. Altman's advocacy for writing. For personal and professional growth, not just publication. Shows the transformative potential of this often overlooked practice.
It's about embracing writing as a tool for exploration, clarifying ideas, strengthening arguments, and connecting more deeply with others.
And finally, there's Altman's perspective on AI itself. He sees it not as a replacement for human intelligence, but as an amplifier. A collaborator that can help us achieve things we never thought possible.
He believes AI can augment our creativity, deepen our understanding of the world, and even help us connect with each other on a more meaningful level. But he's also acutely aware of the potential risks and emphasizes the need for ethical development and responsible use.
It's a reminder that we're in the driver's seat. We have the power to shape AI's future. And ensure it aligns with our values and aspirations for a better world.
The future he envisions is one where AI helps us achieve our full potential. Explore new frontiers of creativity and innovation. Connect more meaningfully and create a technologically advanced and deeply humane world.
It's an inspiring vision. And one we can all contribute to in our own unique ways.
As we wrap up this deep dive, I encourage our listeners to embrace that spirit of curiosity, that drive to explore and learn, and the belief in our ability to create a future that is both brilliant and compassionate.
And remember, the conversation about AI is just beginning. It's up to all of us to stay informed, engage, and contribute our voices to shaping this transformative technology in a way that benefits all of humanity.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.
It's a vision that calls for a delicate balance, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Embracing the potential of AI while safeguarding what makes us human.
Exactly. And that's where Altman's personal story becomes even more relevant.
Yeah.
He's not just a tech visionary.
Right.
He's someone who's grappled with these questions on a personal level, someone who understands the power and the limitations of technology.
You're right. He's lived it. He's had to adapt, learn, and constantly evolve alongside the very technology he's helped create.
And he's incredibly open about his own journey.
Yeah?
He talks about having to refine his communication style, becoming more concise in distilling complex ideas down to their essence.
Okay.
He's even embraced AI tools to enhance his own productivity.
It's a reminder that we all need to be lifelong learners.
Yeah.
Constantly adapting and evolving as the world around us changes.
And it's not just about technical skills.
It's about developing the whole package: emotional intelligence, collaboration skills, clear communication, and the ability to navigate complexity. It's about being well-rounded individuals who can think critically, adapt to new challenges, and contribute to a future that is both innovative and humane.
We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive into Sam Altman's perspective on AI.
Yeah, it has been a fascinating journey.
It has. It's been fascinating to explore his insights on everything from the power of writing to the need for ethical AI development.
Right.
As we wrap up,
let's try to distill some key takeaways.
I think one of the most powerful takeaways is Altman's emphasis on the importance of clear communication.
Yeah.
It's not just about style, it's a reflection of clear thinking, which is crucial for effective leadership, collaboration, and innovation.
It's about getting to the heart of the matter, cutting through the noise, and expressing yourself in a way that truly connects with others.
Exactly.
And that connects beautifully with his advocacy for writing as a tool for personal and professional growth.
Right. He sees writing as a way to refine your thoughts, strengthen your arguments, and explore new ideas. It's a practice we can all benefit from, whether we're writing a novel or a simple to-do list.
And finally, there's Altman's perspective on AI itself. He sees it not as a replacement for human intelligence, but as an amplifier, a collaborator that can help us achieve things we never thought possible.
He believes AI can augment our creativity, deepen our understanding of the world, and even help us connect with each other on a more meaningful level. But he's also acutely aware of the potential risks, and emphasizes the need for ethical development and responsible use.
It's a reminder that we're in the driver's seat. We have the power to shape AI's future and ensure it aligns with our values and aspirations for a better world.
It's an exciting time to be alive, witnessing the dawn of this new technological era. And as we've learned from Sam Altman, it's an era that calls for clear thinking, bold ambition, a commitment to lifelong learning, and above all, a deep appreciation for the human spirit that drives us all.
This deep dive has given us a lot to ponder. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery. Until next time, keep asking questions, keep learning, and keep diving deep.